Well, speaking of live audiences and considering you're a stand-up comedian, I've got to ask you about the latest sort of scandal or news story in the comedy world, and it's have you
Oh,
ever
I think my connection is going. Hello?
have you ever so that
Wait, I
guy
can't I can't hear you. All of a sudden your accent is really difficult to understand.
too
Anyway, more about the Jack and Triumph show.
now, but I gotta ask you, Louis
You
C.K.
want permission to jerk off to me in this video right now?
Was I supposed to ask? Uh, I'll do the interview like this.
In America, we ask. I don't know what you guys do.
Well, it's just assumed over here, it's the Catholic Church thing, and
But you don't have to wait for me to answer. You could just keep going.
Oh,
Plow right through my answer.
this is going great because I interviewed Joe Matarese earlier. Don't know if you know him,
Yeah, of course.
and it was awkward, I should say.
What happened? Oh, you did a show with him?
No, I did an interview with him earlier on, and I don't know if he was stoned but it just didn't seem to pick up.
That's just his personality.
Lucky me. But no,
Not you. It's him.
but I gotta say, I gotta ask you about the Louis C.K. thing, and what do you think about this sort of outrage to the fact that he did this controversial stand-up comedy set? Do you think that it's kind of deserved, or would you say it's people are sort of overreacting to just jokes?
Well, if I were Louis C.K., I would have bought those pouches that you put your cell phone in. So anywhere where I'm performing, if everybody wants to see him perform, right? He's a hot name on a marquee, and that I would make that a stipulation, like I would buy those pouches. How much can they possibly cost? $30 at most for one. He could afford it. And then just make it mandatory. You put your phone in those pouches, and I'm sure people would comply. His fans would comply. And, one person uploaded that, and then now he has to write a whole nother hour. So.
Because the thing about him is that, like, for me personally, I never liked him. I never found him funny. But I just think that it's strange that people are getting offended by his jokes now. Whereas if you look at his comedy specials, like Chewed Up, his opening bit was how he loved to say the N-word and how he loved saying fuck. And then in Oh My God, the special, there was jokes about dead soldiers, and everyone was like, oh, it's very witty, it's very good. But now everybody's like, oh, no.
Yeah, well, because he joked about the Parkland students, right? So, it's not like he was doing a benefit for the Parkland students, not to defend him, but at the same time, it's not like we're raising money for school shooting victims. So I felt it was unfair because he didn't know that it was going to be uploaded. But at the same time, he knows that that's a risk, which is why I would buy those fucking pouches. Like, why didn't he do that? As brilliant as people call him on his joke writing and his, TV show and his stand-up, it's like sometimes you gotta take these little precautions to make sure people aren't pirating your material.